Okay, here we are out at the pasture again. See how bad the cows messed up the old road. They definitely made a trail. Oh yeah, looks like they made this part a little bit worse. We are heading out to, oh wow. Huh. See how hard this is. Well, it's not that bad. It's frozen, so easy to walk over. Excuse me. Anyways, we are heading out to start construction on the, what do I want to call this? I don't know if I want to call it a bushcraft shelter or a natural shelter. Leave comments. Let me know what you guys think we should call it. Good thing that's not deep, huh? I'm really hoping the tree is still there. If not, we're gonna have to figure something else out. Ooh, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I could hear a hawk. Oh, this tree looks a little bit more damaged. And the last time I was out here, I didn't have that big crack in it. Yeah, I bet you that'll be coming down sometime. This is near where the original mega shelter was. So hopefully that tree is still there, because I know there were some people out here cutting firewood. I'm really hoping they didn't take that one. Whew. And after today, which I brought a freeze-dried backpacker's pantry, holy smokes, meal. But after today, I am going on a diet. I need to get back in shape. I definitely got out of shape terribly. So after today's meal, it's diet food, which is great because I can still cook a lot of great meals. Ouch, buckthorn. Oh man, where was that tree at? I think my tree is gone. I think it was right here. God dang it. Yeah, it was right here. Oh wait, no it wasn't. Haha. I was wrong. But this is different. This wasn't blown over last time. It's still there. That is freaking awesome. Yep, it's still here. So, yeah, this is the tree, which I got a few branches to trim off. This big one there, probably that big one there. And then we need to make something to support the back end so it doesn't collapse on me. Oh, that'll be easy cutting through. But you can see the whole thing move, so we'll have to make some kind of a tripod deal to put on there to help hold it up. But I'm gonna get this pack off. I brought some water, the food, a couple of spare batteries for the camera, and I brought 2 sheets of plastic, which is going to be the only man-made material. So we're going to do that and then get going here. This right here, this is going to be the entrance to the shelter, which I'll probably make it a little bit narrower with a couple of branches. And then I got a tarp I got from Minotaur Trading Company that I'm going to use as the temporary door. So we'll get back with you here in just a few. Okay, here we are. This is where we're going to build the shelter. I'm super stoked. First, I got to move some of these branches from underneath, so hopefully the camera stays following me. Perfect. There we go. Let's grab this one right here. Glad there's not a bunch of snow. Come on. Ouch. Buckthorn. The reason I'm moving this is because I'll be sleeping on the ground, and I don't want to be sleeping on any logs. This would be a good wall support. Ta-da! There, I think that's pretty much it. There's some blackberry bushes right over there. I kind of wish I had a weed whacker, but that's fine because I might enclose a shelter there, not all the way up to the tree. I haven't quite decided yet, and I think I'll probably put the wood stove here. I might put it there. Again, haven't decided yet, but now I brought the Sven saw and the Schrade hatchet axe, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna get these assembled and trim 2 branches off and go from there. All right, I want this to be as close to the tree trunk as possible. So I'm going to use the saw on this one. The other one I'll probably just use the hatchet. Oops. It's the number one thing you don't want to do is drop this. I love this saw. And you can get replacement blades for pretty damn cheap from their website. They've been around for over 60 years now, I think. As the original camp folding saw. That's what they say on their website. I'll put a link in the description. There we go. And let's cut her right there. There we go. And we'll reuse this building the shelter too. There, nice clean cut. That's nice and wet. It's pretty big branch. Okay, for whatever reason, this is a lot more dense than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to cut through part of it like this and then get out of the way so it doesn't get me. There it goes. There, I'm going to push that off and we can trim the rest. Whew. That's a big log. Actually, I don't think we need to trim that. A big branch, I mean. There we go. Yeah, we'll trim it up a little bit. Ouch. That's why you always wear gloves. Let's punch the tree. Whew. Okay, now I'm going to go over to where the original mega shelter used to be. I've got quite a few branches and stuff I can grab. So I'll be back in a minute. Definitely getting a workout today. Okay, that's what I'm going to grab for today. Well, at least for right now, I should say. I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to build a support for the back end of the log so this thing doesn't fall on me. That's the last thing I want to happen. I might even build a couple of them. Maybe a couple up here or something like that. I haven't quite decided yet, but definitely towards the back of it. Then I want to find a nice Y branch so I can tie to the tree to put my wood stove through, the chimney pipe, because I haven't completely decided where I'm going to put that yet. I thought about maybe putting it here by the door, but I think that'll allow too much moisture in to fall on it during big rain or snowstorms and stuff. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, as you can see, there's not really much holding this to the tree, so I need to definitely add some support to it. Just in case that does decide to go and fall down. That's obviously not the finished product. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. Come on. There we go. I don't know. We'll get it figured out. Alright, I couldn't find the exact Y stick I want to use, so I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Oops, wrong end. Basically, I'm going to make like a triangle and then tie it to itself kind of thing. So, ouch, right in the ear. There's that part. There. And then I got to tie a cross support and then tie it to itself so it doesn't move. And to do that, we're going to use my all-time favorite knot, Canadian jam knot. So, tie a knot, tie a loose circle, there we go, that's one. Do the same over here, tie a knot, tie a loose circle, make a big circle, and cinch it tight. Alright, so now I need more rope. This should be more than enough. Oh, there's my airplane. Every time. This is just going to be a basic knot here. I think everybody learned how to do this knot as a kid. And I didn't make the rope long enough. Gosh dang it. Dope. Okay, fail. There, now my rope will be long enough. There we go. Oops, come on, stay up there. Okay, there's that. There. And the chimney will go through right here. I'll trim that branch. I do have to tie this back to itself to keep it in position, but I'll spare you. Oh, where is the rope? Where did I put the rope that is the exact same color as the ground? That was a silly idea. There it is, right in front of me. Holy smokes. Okay. Hey. So I came up with a new design idea. Making a Canadian jam knot. I know you can't see me. There we go. There, perfect. Perfecto. Now, that's got to come back here and tie onto that, so I need to take and trim this rope. You guys probably wish you could see me right now, don't you? Just a basic knot. There, that should hold. There, just like that. Then I'll trim this branch here, and probably that branch there, and this one here because it keeps poking me in the eye. And it's basic, but you know, it'll work for the most part. At least I hope it'll work. Blue jays, narc of the woods. Okay, I am super glad that I decided to bring my gloves, which I do have a little tear in them already, so I'm going to have to sew these when I get home, because these blackberry bushes need to go. Ouch. Ouch. Not all of them, just most of them. There we go. That should be plenty enough. That's ugly. Okay, now I'm gonna get the plastic here. All right, I got Weatherall plastic sheeting, 10 foot by 25 foot, and it's 6 mil. So this will definitely help keep the moisture out. Yeah, we'll throw it this way. Whee! That went far. Oh yeah, it's gonna be plenty long enough. Sweet. Probably really noisy on the camera. Sorry. I did bring my staple gun, make this easier. Except for when the staple pulls out. Hopefully that'll stay. Oops. Once I get the branches on there, it'll be a lot better. Okay, there's that part. Now we gotta take and fold it out the rest of the way to see what the footprint's going to be. This is gonna be huge. Which is fine because I'm gonna take and lay a branch in there, kinda lay a branch down, kind of keep the walls tight, and then start laying all the branches. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull this plastic in on itself, hopefully. There. I'll get down to the, we can figure out the fine details here in a minute. There, that way all the rain and the snow doesn't come back in. Okay, cool. Okay, I went and I trimmed the plastic because what I'm going to attempt to do is create a wall right here. So there's that. Now I need to grab one of these bigger logs. I will use this one. Oh, man. Gonna kind of close this in a little bit, and the reason for that is to create a draft point. Hey, that sounds like a word. And what that'll do is allow fresh air in and out while also keeping out the elements. There we go. 10,000 staples. I don't know how well these staples are going to do, to be honest with you. But now fresh air and stuff can go in and out, whatever. Wood stove's going to be right here, so I gotta get the other sheet of plastic and get it out, then I can start putting my supports up. I do think I want to put a few on the inside, and I probably should have done that first. Oops. I never claimed to be a professional. Remember that. But yeah. The idea is to completely cover the plastic up so next spring when the cows come out, they can't get to it. So I'm going to put a lot of branches on here. That's why I said I'm probably going to build more than one support to keep this from collapsing on me. So yeah, fun times. There it is. Ta-da! Okay, so I got to get a lot of branches and stuff to line this thing. I think the inside's going to be okay. Once I get enough branches and everything on it and it starts snowing, I think we'll be good. Wood stove will go right here. I may put some branches on the inside just to hold this plastic back a little bit more. I think that'd be a really good idea. But yeah, other than I'll have to bring a small tarp out here. Excuse me. The wood stove, my sleeping pad, etc. This is going to be a really big shelter. I think this plastic's going to help keep the heat in here. And once I get it covered in debris, something like that, that'll help hold the heat in here and keep it from flexing in the wind. So I think it is time for lunch. I did not bring anything to boil water in. But there's a point behind that. Nature always provides, and unfortunately so do humans. I found an old beer can. I'm going to rinse it out and boil water in that to make my lunch and my coffee. So we'll get back to you. Okay, so as I was saying, nature always provides. I purposefully did not bring a digging tool, and I did not bring anything to boil water in. But here's the problem. I got coffee to make, and I've got a backpacker pantry lasagna meal. Whatever am I going to do? Here's an old cow bone. You guys may have seen this in the past. Thank God the ground's not completely frozen yet. Lots of roots though. You can also sharpen a stick to use as a shovel. There, that's plenty good enough. And I found this old beer can. I'm going to clean it out. Get some water boiling in it, wash it out real good because God knows what's been in there. And go from there. I also don't have any birch bark. So I'm going to use this grass I found. And my trusty lighter. As soon as I remember what I did with that. Oh, there it is. That fire's hot. Weird. The important thing is not to put too much on and smother the fire, so I'm going to let that catch and then go from there. I don't need a huge fire, just enough to get water going. Okay. All right, so now I clean this up just a little bit. We're going to put just a little bit of water in there to get hot, wash it out real good. There we go. It's got that little tab on there, which would, I could, if I wanted to, I could build a little tripod deal to hang it. So you can hear the water is boiling. So, oops, there we go. Sorry, I had to readjust my microphone. All right, so I've got to put 2.5 ounces of water in there. Or not 2.5 ounces, like 16 ounces or something like that. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, now I'm going to take our giant spoon here, stir this up real good, and we got to let this sit for like 15 to 20 minutes. That's a long time. There we go. Final little shake. Now we're going to get a little bit more water going so I can make some coffee. And that should be plenty of water. Okay, other than the dessert creme brulee, this is my first backpacker's pantry meal. This is the lasagna, which I love lasagna. So, oh yeah, there we go. I think you can see it. Reconstituted perfectly. And these are almost like linguine noodles. But, yeah, there it is. We'll try the first bite. Not bad. It's actually really good. So, I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to let my coffee cool down because it's hot. And we're going to get back to building on the shelter. So, not bad. A little bit of a tart taste to it. I'm assuming they don't put sugar in their spaghetti sauce, lasagna sauce, whatever you want to call it. And even though I put boiling hot water in there and stirred it up really good for probably about 50 seconds or more, and then I shook it for a little bit, and then I stirred it about midway through, there was still some dry spots. So, good meal. I'm going to probably get a couple more and try them out. But, yeah, not the best so far. I think you guys know who has the best. But, yeah, so I'm going to drink some of my coffee here, and then we're going to get back building the shelter. Okay, as you can see, I got a couple laid out already. I'm going to start laying some more down. That one's too short, so that one's going to have to go here. Ay. Basically, I'm going to just completely enclose this. It's going to be completely covered with sticks on the outside. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to need a lot more sticks, but this is definitely a start. I'll throw a bunch of little branches in there and leaves and you name it. But there are a few sticks left from the mega shelter, the old mega shelter, and plenty of dead trees laying around to help cover up the rest here. Ta-da! Okay, as you can see, that's what the first wall looks like, and then the rest of the shelter. Excuse me. You can see down there how it's moving around, but right here it's not because it's held tight. with the logs and the sticks and everything. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. This is going to be a process. So if you'd call it a mini series, which is how I filmed the mega shelter, the original one, I came out whenever I had time and built onto it. The good news is, technically the walls are up, so I can come out here and film whenever I want. I'll be back out to add more to the walls to make it a little bit more structurally sound. And I will be doing an overnight in here. Plenty of room. I can bring the wood stove out, put my little tarp over there with my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad. Bring the wood stove out to cook food on, and yeah, go from there. But hopefully, hopefully you guys enjoyed the beginning of it. I have not come up with a name yet. I think I'll let you guys name it. So comment in the comment section there of what we should call this one. You know, I had the Mega Shelter, I had the Mega Shelter 2.0, I had what I called the Bushcraft Shelter, and yeah, we'll figure out a name together for this one. So as always, if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for further episodes of this series. But thanks for watching. It's Ryan with Ryan Outdoors.